MrBeast explored ancient Mayan temples, and now the Mexican government might sue. Yeah, this really happened. He went looking for lost culture and found controversy. In May 2025, Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, published a video titled, "I Explored 2,000-Year-Old Ancient Temples." What looked like another big-budget, educational adventure quickly turned into something else entirely. His team toured Chichen Itza and several other restricted archaeological sites in Mexico. The production was polished, respectful on the surface, and even informative. They explored underground chambers, discussed ancient relics, and even joked about how wild it was that they got access to such sacred areas. Can't believe the government's letting us do this. The vibe was light, curious, and just a little too confident. Near the end of the video, MrBeast held up what he claimed was an 8,000-year-old funerary mask, supposedly used to protect Mayan kings on their journey to the underworld. He laughed. "Get this away from me. Don't tell anyone. I totally won't show 200 million people." Problem is, he did. And very soon, the people who do protect those artifacts had something to say. On May 15, 2025, Mexico's National Institute of Anthropology and History, INAH, released a statement. What the INAH strongly condemns is that there are those who take advantage of the goodwill of institutions to commit abuses for commercial gain and private profit. The Institute wasn't just annoyed, it was furious. They accused Jimmy's production team, Full Circle Media, of violating the terms of their filming permit, using Mexico's heritage for brand promotion. They weren't subtle. They filed a formal lawsuit demanding compensation and a public apology. The Institute claimed that some scenes were misleading. No one flew a drone inside El Castillo, no one descended from helicopters. The mask? A fake, just a modern replica. INAH called it all theatrical. But here's the catch. Just days before, they'd issued a statement saying that everything was filmed legally, with proper permits. Even the local governor confirmed the team followed all rules and had government officials present. So what happened? Turns out, MrBeast himself wasn't being sued. The permit had been issued to Full Circle Media, not Jimmy personally. And while Jimmy promoted his Feastables brand in the video, he claimed that part was filmed off-site, away from any national monuments. Still, the INAH alleged the video had become a commercial rather than a cultural production, violating the general law of national asset. Then came the real headline moment. President Claudia Sheinbaum called for an investigation into how MrBeast got access to such sacred locations. The national press went wild. Tour guides, archaeologists, and activists questioned why a YouTuber got special treatment. And suddenly, what started as an innocent cultural video became a lightning rod for national pride, politics, and the blurred line between education and exploitation. Jimmy responded on May 18th with a tweet. "We are not and never have been sued by them. That is false." He stated they had all the proper permits, that Feastables was filmed off-site, and that government officials were involved every step of the way. He even revealed that his team funded water projects and worked with INAH to support archaeology in the region. None of that made headlines. In the streets of Mérida and across Yucatan, the public weighed in. Some applauded the attention brought to their culture, seeing it as a rare spotlight on indigenous history. Others condemned what they saw as exploitation by a wealthy, foreign influencer. Local tour guides and archaeologists voiced frustration over limited access to sacred sites that a YouTuber with money and connections could bypass. "We've spent years asking for permits just to document," one local historian said. "He got in with a camera and a chocolate bar." TikTok exploded with re-edits of the mask moment. Twitter became a war zone. On one side, defenders saying MrBeast sparked global curiosity. On the other, critics accusing him of trivializing sacred ground. YouTube channels jumped in, pumping out commentary videos faster than the algorithm could push them. Memes, outrage, analysis, misinformation. It became a content frenzy, ironically, making the controversy even bigger than the original video. Walmart, Kroger, 7-Eleven. The retail giants whose brands appeared during the Feastable segments remained totally silent. No official statements, no clarification on their involvement, not even a vague, "we support heritage." Their silence raised a new wave of suspicion. Were they briefed? Did they approve the branding? Or were they caught off guard by the backlash just like everyone else? The more INAH tried to defend its cultural integrity, the more cracks began to show. Critics pointed out inconsistencies between their public statements before and after the lawsuit. Why issue a statement approving the shoot, then sue? Why say officials were present, then allege unauthorized content? The backlash looped back onto INAH itself, with some claiming they were leveraging MrBeast's global visibility to boost their own institutional spotlight. The YouTube community split sharply. Creators like Ledwig and Moist Critical debated where to draw the line between creative freedom and cultural sensitivity. Some accused Jimmy of staging scenes for clout. Others praised his transparency and philanthropy. But one thing was clear: no one could ignore it. The platform had once again become a battleground, not just for views, but for values. In the end, MrBeast won't face legal trouble, but the production company will. And the backlash? That sticks. The real story isn't about laws or footage or chocolate bars. It's about the scale of influence, about what happens when one of the biggest creators on Earth steps into the ancient world and leaves a footprint. Was this outrage justified? Or was Jimmy just caught in the storm of being too big to move quietly? He started with a mask, a joke, a camera, and somehow it reached the president. So what happens next? We'll wait, we'll watch, and if you want the truth behind the next viral scandal, subscribe before the next one hits.